back, my children. I'm in my evil arc right now, okay? I'm mad at the world. I'm mad at Gholdengo because they're the reason I'm mad at the world. And you know what? I built an anti-Gholdengo team. Well, that's the idea anyways. That's the hope anyways. Look. It might not be the most meta-defining team. I was this close. I know you guys can't see, but I was this close to just stripping the #1 most popular team in all of Pokemon Champions in the current format or whatever. But I didn't. You know why? Because I think that you guys deserve something different and unique and original, something that comes from my brain, and only things from my brain are something that you guys will enjoy. Because let's be honest, the things that I cook are they kind of miss the mark a little bit. You know when you go to a restaurant and you're like, yeah, it tastes kind of good, but it's missing something. That's what my food feels like. But you know what it's not missing? It's not missing love. No, it always has love. It always has more than enough. So this is my team, my anti-Gholdengo team. This is literally my first iteration of it. I've only tested one battle with this, and they didn't even have a Gholdengo, but I liked it enough. So let's just see what we have here. First of all, I got a nice Typhlosion. I got Eruption. All right, Choice Scarf, Modest. I thought about maybe running it Timid, but for now, we'll run it Modest just so I can get that extra oomph wherever needed. All right, Infernal Parade, it's just this signature move, so I'm like, you know what, you might as well keep it. Shadow Ball, maybe I don't need Shadow Ball and Infernal Parade. I might switch this out before I start the matches, to be honest. But just when I need an emergency fast Willow, you know, sometimes you just want to burn the Staraptor in front of you, and you know that this thing is just not going to be able to do much against whatever's remaining. Maybe it's a Garchomp, and you know that Eruption's not going to do anything, so you just throw a Willow at it and burn it. And now that Garchomp ain't doing nothing. And that's kind of what the point of this move is, right? Just a fast Willow. It never hurts anybody unless you miss, which case then it sucks. Whimsicott, pretty typical set. I got a Helping Hand, Tailwind, Sunny Day, Encore set. I actually have a crazy idea with this one. So a lot of the times, Whimsicott's just literally turn 1 Tailwind, and then they go from there. I'm really tempted to go -1 in speed, so I'd have 31 IVs in speed, and the other one I could put in defense, whatever, and for the sole purpose of having the opponent click Tailwind, and then I click Encore and I Encore them into Tailwind, right? That would be really funny. I'm seriously debating on doing that. Anyways, this thing, as you notice, has no attacking moves, all right? It is literally here to support Typhlosion in every way possible, okay? Helping Hand for that extra damage, Tailwind just to make it even faster, Sunny Day to set up the sun when I need to. Sometimes maybe I don't want to swap into Charizard, maybe I like my lead, right? I Tailwind and then I Sunny Day the next turn, right? That is just really, really nice. Of course, this thing's gonna be sashed, so he can live an extra turn, which is always nice. And then Encore just for some funny shenanigans. I might actually swap out Encore for like Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast if I think that this deserves an attacking move, but this thing is not my Gholdengo killer, okay? This thing's my Gholdengo killer, and this thing's gonna, he's gonna do a good job at it, I think. Now we have Charizard. So we got a nice old Charizard, right? I've been running Rain for so long, and you know what? I need to try something different. So I'm deciding that it's time for some sun. I want to be in the beach. It's summer, all right? And I know we want to get our tans up, all right? We've been working hard on our bodies, and we want to show off our muscle. And what better way to show off our muscle than with the sun out, all right? And that's what this Charizard is here for, okay? Just a typical set. Timid nature, max speed, max special attack, Solar Beam, Protect, Heat Wave, Weather Ball. Nothing crazy. Raichu, so this thing is very aggressive, if you notice, compared to like my previous team. My previous team was pretty stally, and this one is a lot more just really like, it's meant to come in and just hit hard, right? I got the Mega Raichu Y specifically for rain teams, right? If I can get a Tailwind up, then Basket Legion is no problem. This thing comes in on a Star Raptor, right? Focus Blast for Archies, Focus Blast for Tyrannitars. I don't know if it OHKOs Tyranitar with Sand, but if I have Sun, maybe I can. But anyways, yeah, and Fake Up Pressure, right? This thing is just a fast little mouse, and I really like it for that fact. And it's Lightning Rod, which could be fun, but probably not gonna happen too often, seeing that my team is not very weak to electric. And then we have the Incineroar. So I didn't know that I have not used Incineroar nor Sinistcha. This is my first time. This is the Incineroar and Sinistcha's debut video. Okay, I've never used these guys in a video before. This guy, I just gave him the most typical, I think this was the top 4 moves or something. Throw Chop, Parting Shot, Fake Out, Flare Blitz. of course you gotta run Intimidate. Okay, of course you gotta run Parting Shot. And the EV spread, I stole this EV spread from somewhere online. I already forgot where I got it from, but I'm not really sure what it's meant to survive with the spread. Maybe something specific, but I wanted a bulky Incineroar, and so that's kind of what I chose. And then there's Sinistcha. Okay, Sinistcha is meant to just come in and heal up the Typhlosion a little bit so the Eruptions can, you know, hit as hard as they can. Matcha Gotcha, you have to have Matcha Gotcha on this thing. Rage Powder, Protect, Life Dew. Matcha Gotcha, which hits both opponents, which is so dumb. 20% chance of burning, and I recover half of my health. This is such a dumb move. I hate this move so much. I guess the only flaw is that it's 90% accurate, but like, come on, like the pros definitely outweigh the cons on this one. And we have Rage Powder, which just redirects moves, right? So if I got Typhlosion, if I got Sinistcha out, and I hit Rage Powder, I'm gonna be taking the damage and not Typhlosion, assuming it's a single target move, right? Which could be good if I really need Typhlosion to just hit one more Eruption, and I'm willing to either let this thing go down or just take all the damage. Protect, obviously Protect, and Life Dew just restore a little bit of HP, right? I think this thing is definitely the bulky set. I think between these two, they're my bulky mons, right? They're kind of my core, my defense core, which is kind of what I'm thinking there. This thing is Citrus Berry, and this thing is Leftovers. So yeah, so I got some pretty aggressive mons. I would say I got the 3 main aggressors, which is Typhlosion, Charizard, and Raichu. Whimsicott is pure support. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe just tweak this a little bit before we get into the first battle, but you guys will see what I have in store. So just hold on tight. Okay, I feel like, okay, so I'm not really sure who to bring in the back. I don't know if I should have brought Zard or not, but the reason I bring Sinistcha is because Sinistcha does good against the Garchomp, right? It's not so scared of the Raichu. Sylveon could be a bit of a problem. Yeah, this is the lead that I was definitely the most worried about. So either I think he's gonna Zap Cannon my Typhlosion, or he's going to fake out my Whimsicott. I will be very honest here. I still think I go for Eruption, right? I go for Eruption. It's gonna do a lot of damage, and then I'm just going to Tailwind. I do want an Encore shenanigan. I want to do some Encore shenanigans, but I don't think it's worth it. If he fakes out Whimsicott, then it's fine. Then I can just Encore him into fake out the next turn, right? So I think this is my best bet. Because I am Scarf, even if we both get our Tailwinds up, I will still outspeed the Raichu. Unless I, you know, did something wrong. Like have no speed. But it should be fine. Yeah. Oh, that Encore would have been so funny there. But I just can't really risk the Raichu hitting the Typhlosion. It was just what I would be tempted to do, right? So let's see. Either way, this Eruption, even if I don't get off another Eruption, this is still going to do pretty good damage, yeah, to both. So, like, being able to almost knock these two out is amazing. I like to see that damage. And I still have my Raichu in the back. So, I'm assuming that Zap coming into the, what, Typhlosion? No, he goes into the Whimsicott. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. I just do this again. And I Sunny Day. I just Sunny Day for extra damage. Yo, dude, the strat's already coming in. Yo, let's go. He Encores. That's fine with me, bro. That's fine with me. I don't mind. I don't mind. All right. And I get parried anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah, but being able to just wipe these two. Oh, dude, wait. All right. Okay, so far, so good. I shouldn't get too overly excited because my Whimsicott is kind of in a weird spot now, right? I have to swap out, but at least we both have Tailwind, but I should still be the fastest thing on the board. Like, the only thing that I am afraid of is maybe a Basket Legion if it's Scarf. Yeah, this is probably worst case scenario for me. I will still go for Eruption. He knows that I am Scarfed, right? I do think... Do I swap out the Typhlosion? Is it worth saving the Typhlosion? Having a healthy Raichu is probably really good for me, so I think I swap out the Whimsicott into my Sinistcha. Even though I do give up Hospitality, I think it's fine. Is it Aqua Jet? Okay, but I survive, which is great to see. But it doesn't really matter. At least I break any sashes, right? Well, no, it doesn't matter because the Whimsicott was sashed. So I'm assuming that this thing is that Basket Legion Scarf? Maybe it's not Scarf. And the Typhlosion avoids the attack. That kind of sucks. I kind of wish I didn't. I kind of wish I got taken out there. But at this point, Typhlosion is not so good. But I have Whimsicott in the back still, so it's still good for one more. It can still go for Helping Hand. It can still go Tailwind. How many more turns of Tailwind left? So we're on our last turn of Tailwind. I don't think, because of that, I don't let my Sinistcha go down. I do think. Do I let the Raichu? No, I think I need Raichu. Do I need Raichu? I do think Raichu is good against the Basket Legion, right? So, and I don't necessarily need the Typhlosion so much anymore. And for this thing, I'm just going to Machigacha just to get some damage on these guys. And if I can get a bird, that'll just be really nice, right? That'll just be the icing on the cake. Not doing crazy damage, but hey, we take it. We take it. There's a Rocks, but I miss. Oh, dude, this is why. No, wait, I get the double dodge? Yo, what? Oh, last respect into the Sinistcha makes sense. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. But it still kind of sucks. I really need Typhlosion to go down there. I really need Typhlosion to go down there. Not having Typhlosion down kind of sucks. But the good thing is that I know that Raichu outspeeds the Basket Legion. The bad news is that now I really do need my Typhlosion alive. I think my Typhlosion is the only thing that gets rid of, potentially gets rid of the Chomp. I will just Zap Cannon this thing because I think having a dead Basket Legion is better than not. If I fake out the Garchomp, the Basket Legion just pretty much picks out a name here, and I don't think it's worth it. The Garchomp could be Life Orb. I don't think he will go for Earthquake. I think he probably still just goes for the Rock Slide. He goes for the Protect, pretty obvious, but now with the Whimsicott out, I can Encore him into that. The para on the Whimsicott is going to be a problem. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I should have faked out. The fake out was the right move there. Fake out was definitely the right move. Darn it. Oh, that was so good. I could have. I think I misplayed there at the end. Mystic Water. Okay. Citrus Berry. That is insane. Well, I just Encore, right? And I Infernal Parade this thing. Wait, why did I do that? I should have Infernal Paraded the Basket Legion. Whimsicott, I mean, if I lose Typhlosion, I just lose the game, to be honest. Yeah, not even worth it. Oh, that sucks. That sucked. I think I messed up. I think I got a little too confident. I think it kind of sucked. I kind of needed. I should have faked out the Garchomp when I had the chance. That's probably one of my first thing that I should have done. I don't know. I think there's things I could have done differently, but hey, you know what? Well played, well played. I like that one. I think that was a good fun start. Let's go for this. Okay, so I'm assuming that I still think I go for my Whimsicott Typhlosion lead, right? I mean, if he leads Grimmsnarl and Raichu, that's gonna suck, but I could probably just get off a Sunny Day because I will outspeed with the Scarf. Well, he sent out Snorlax, so this is like one thing that I kind of assumed would happen, but I wasn't really confident because, I mean, why? What does Snorlax do here? I think I'm just going to go for... I'm gonna go for Tailwind. I don't think Eruption is the best. The Eruption could be nice, but I wonder if a Willow might not just be better on the Snorlax. The Snorlax could probably start setting up. I assume it's gonna do something annoying. So let's just burn the Snorlax, right? And he's gonna be caught off guard with the Willow, right? He's not gonna think that I'm gonna be Scarfed. And he's going to Light Screen anyway, so it's not really worth the Eruption here. I get the Willow off. So now this thing, whatever it's planning to do, it probably won't do so well. I don't mind this. he goes for a rock slide, so I should take that pretty well, actually. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Now, what does the Grimmsnarl do? I assume that maybe Grimmsnarl will set up another screen. I do have to swap this thing out, though. I do have to swap this thing out. And I do want to swap out into Charizard, but I think before I go on to Charizard, I will burn the Grimmsnarl as well. Just burn the Grimmsnarl, probably parting shots here. That's my guess. Either parting shots or he sets up a reflect. In which case, I just burn it too. Might as well. Getting that burn was super nice, though. I missed this one, which sucks. But no light screen. So he Spirit Breaks. Oh, man. That would have been so nice. That would have been so nice to get the burn there, actually. Super nice. That's fine. It doesn't matter. There's the second Rock Slide. I think I just Life Dew and I still go for the Willow. I think that's probably my best bet. I don't mind that a lot. I don't mind that at all. This is going to be a long battle, I think. I'm willing to ride this one out. I'm willing to go for the Life Dew, and I'm willing to keep going for the Will-O-Wisp on this thing. There's the party shot, as I predicted. And now something's going to get burned here. Could be the Pelipper. Could be something that's not important, but it's fine. We will take what we can get. Yep, this is the Pelipper. Kind of as I assumed. So now it's a bit weird. I think I send out the Whimsicott in place of the Typhlosion because he probably will try and attack that slot, I think. I'm going to actually Rage Powder the Sinistcha because I can get the Whimsicott in for free. It's getting enough. Oh yeah, that is nothing. That is literally nothing. That is so nice for me. And I got the lefties. He could probably Hurricane, right? Hurricane is always going to be a problem. I think I don't need to Rage Powder then. I think I can just hit the Macha Gotcha. Or I can just protect. I can just protect and swap. Do I need... I can Sunny Day the following turn. Yeah, Hurricane is probably the worst case scenario, but I don't think he would Hurricane the Typhlosion, right? He could Hurricane the Sinistcha. I think maybe the Sinistcha is probably a bigger threat. Let's just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that he's gonna Hurricane. Either he's gonna Hurricane the Sinistcha or he's gonna use a water move on the Typhlosion. In either case, I think Whimsicott gets in for free or enough that he won't die. This thing just protects just to avoid any unnecessary damage. There's the Hurricane. Yep. As I expected. Oh, okay. I made the read. And there's the Ice Punch. So he doubled in. Okay, that's good to see. In which case, I don't think I Life Dew here. But yeah, I don't think I Life Dew. Talon peters out, but that's fine. I will probably just send out Typhlosion. Let's just do this. Let's just swap out into this thing, and then I'm gonna Sunny Day here. I'm gonna Sunny Day. Sunny Day to get rid of the rain. I think it maybe. I don't know if it was smarter to send out the Zard or not, to be honest. But either way, I don't mind having the sun out. So now Hurricane has a chance to miss, which it does. He goes into the Typhlosion, he goes for the Ice Punch, which is gonna not do so much damage, but it does suck. This Snorlax is a huge problem though. Unfortunately, I just have to go for the Infernal Parade here. I have to go for the Infernal Parade, just do as much damage as I can, and I probably just Helping Hand, I think. I don't think it kills, but it should do a crazy amount of damage, and I think I should be okay with that. He withdraws. Well, I guess that makes sense. He's gonna want to save the rain. My Helping Hand. Eruption would have been really nice there, but it's okay. I'm not maybe it wouldn't have been so good. That is nothing. Do I get the burn? 30% chance to burn. There's a Rock Slide. Yeah. That was a crit. Okay, I was about to say. The Snorlax is a huge problem. I mean, is there any point in doing this? I would Tailwind. Tailwind is not important. I guess Encore maybe into the Snorlax would have been better. Force him to use a rock move. Yeah, this is not gonna be a fun battle. I don't think I can actually sort of win this one. Oh, he swaps that back down into Pelipper. Why not Parting Shot? Let's see what he does here. Does he go for the Rock Slide? Yeah, he goes for the double. He goes for the Rock Slide again. I'm going. No. I could Sunny Day. I'm gonna Sunny Day. I think Sunny Day is better here. Sunny Day and Matcha Gotcha. I think that's the. Or I just life, dude. Don't I? I know he's frustrated here. Yeah, let's life, dude, just to get a little bit of HP back on the Whimsicott. Not like Whimsicott really needs it, but it can't hurt. There's a Sunny Day. If he knocks out the Whimsicott, that's gonna suck for me, but right, because I think he needs to land a 50% accurate Hurricane, which is insane. But let's see if he does. No, he goes for the Weather Ball. Oh, that's a smart idea. I didn't even think about Weather Ball. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Oh, that's good for him. That's good for him. Oh, that's really good for him, actually. That is not bad for him, but let's see. Okay, he made the right play there, which means that finally Light Screen wears off. It took forever, but at this point, I send out the Charizard. Finally, and I'm going to Mega Evolve. I will just Matcha Gotcha just for damage, and then I'm going to. I really want a Heat Wave, but it's not very effective. I think I just Solar Beam the Pelipper slot. If I can get rid of Pelipper, that'd be nice. If he swaps out into Grimmsnarl, that's honestly good for me. The Snorlax can still be an issue with the Rock Slide, right? But I think this is my best bet. Yeah, he withdraws. Makes sense. He wants to save the rain. But if I can knock out this Grimmsnarl, that's going to be really nice. Maybe Weather Ball would have been better there, actually. This is a nice one with regular Weather Ball stab. If he gets a Light Screen, I might just lose. Thinking about it, my team is very especially offensive. Oh my gosh, that thing took it super well. Matcha Gotcha. Oh, that was really close. I get the burn, but it's not gonna matter. Burn is 8%. If burn is 10%, that'd be amazing, but I think it's 8%. I have not been looking at the maybe it's less. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. That does a lot of damage on the Zard. Which makes sense, but still sucks nonetheless. %. So this Grimmsnarl is definitely getting taken out this next turn. I'm going to live do I make the swap? No, I don't make the swap. I will Weather Ball just to do as much damage as I can on the Snorlax. I have a feeling the Grimmsnarl is gonna go for Light Screen. He Parting Shots. I did not expect that. Not bad, not a bad move though. I think that was probably the right move, to be honest. Well, Grimmsnarl has one more turn in the match. I can protect Zard the next turn, and I think that's what I might do. Well, he could Hurricane the Sinistcha. Yeah, if I were him, I would break in the Sinistcha and then I would Rock Slide, right? That's probably the smartest idea. The burn on the Snorlax made it so this match ended up being a lot longer than it needed to be, but do I just protect this thing and then do I let Typhlosion die? I do think I just let Typhlosion go down here. I lose the Weather War, but I think it's fine. If I can get a miss on the Rock Slide, that'd be so amazing. Yep, there it is. There it is. Miss on the Typhlosion, miss on the Typhlosion. Oh no, that would've been too nice. I survived though. I do survive. Do I life do? Do I life do? I could life do. Infernal Parade. Burn Up would be so nice. Oh, but Infernal Parade does extra damage. Doubles. I think Infernal Parade is probably better on the Pelipper. Yeah, let's do that. Let's Infernal Parade the Pelipper. And if he goes into Grimmsnarl, that's fine. If I were him, I would be tempted to swap out into Grimmsnarl. Yeah, yeah. I think that's just genuinely the smarter idea. Oh, but he swaps out into this thing. Not a bad idea though, but yeah. And I get the burn. Dude, everything is burned on his side. That is so good to see. Yeah, literally every single mon on his side is burned. That is so funny to see. But this life, dude, do I live a Rock Slide after this? Oh no, I don't think I do. Wait, something missed, something. Oh no, please avoid it. But this, I need a Typhlosion to avoid it. I do survive, I do survive. Yo, let's go, let's go. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, that is so good, bro. Sinistcha is so good. No wonder people be running him. And the burn and the burns. Bro, burns galore. This is insane. I will, of course, life you again. I'm going to Infernal Parade. Infernal Parade should take out this Archie now. And now, because it's doubled, it's just dead. Yeah. Life do. If I can get this to be a one-on-one, Snorlax versus the Sinistcha, I win. He has to send out, I think he has to send out the Grimmsnarl here. Oh man, it's so close. A crit just takes me out. But I think he has to go. Ooh, actually, does he go Grimmsnarl or does he go Pelipper? Well, if he goes Pelipper, then I win the Weather War. Right? Dude, this match is crazy, dude. This match is crazy. Typhlosion is putting, Sinistcha is putting in the work, dude. Sinistcha is putting in the crazy work, and Infernal Parade should just take out this Pelipper. I really do think his line of play was supposed to be light screen from the Grimmsnarl. Him not doing that might have just cost him the game, I think. Yeah, the fact that this Typhlosion just won't go down is so amazing for me, so amazing for me. And I think I just keep life doing, right? And I keep attacking with the Typhlosion. I keep life doing until he pretty much goes down. Well, I guess I could let him go down this turn, but the thing is, I need him to run out of Rock Slides. Oh, not like it matters. I was gonna say, I think I win anyways, because Sinistcha just wins the game, right? Because Grimmsnarl has one more turn in him, no matter what. Burns, loses, and then Sinistcha just sits in front of the Snorlax. Oh, that's so good. A super stally match at that, but that's so good to win. That one feels so good to win. Typhlosion put in the work. Sinistcha put in the work. I mean, let's be honest, even Whimsicott put in the work. Like, that was a really good match where all these mons are just putting in that work, man. Oh, love to see it, love to see it. I'm going for the Sinistcha because I think the Sinistcha looks like it's pretty bulky in front of his team. I keep going Sinistcha over Incineroar, but I feel like Sinistcha just has a little bit more utility. I think I have a gut feeling that this is going to be a good showcase for the Typhlosion. All right, let's see if I'm correct in this. Okay, well, he immediately leads off Milotic, which is not good. So that's not going to be fun. Bright Powder, and I missed the first item. That was way too fast. This Eruption's not going to do much, but I still think I'd go for it anyways. I'm going to Sunny Day here. Solar Beam, so I considered giving this thing Solar Beam, because by giving it Solar Beam, I essentially have a grass move, and that's really nice. And if I had Solar Beam, I would have been able to use it on the Milotic right here. Probably doesn't KO it, but it would have done really good damage. Nice damage. Also, the reason I don't think I explained it, but the reason I went with the Hisuian Typhlosion and not the regular Typhlosion is because I don't want to get faked out. That is literally it. No fake out shenanigans for me. That is the only reason I did that. Okay, you know, all things considered, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Dry Skin. So Dry Skin is not good for him, which is amazing to see. Milotic, yeah, I think we go out into Sinistcha here. What do I do here? I could Encore the Heliolisk. Let's do that. Let's Encore the Heliolisk. I swap on into Sinistcha, Encore the Heliolisk, and then we'll go from there. Actually, Encoring the Milotic would have been pretty good too. I might Encore the Milotic if he goes for Surf again, actually. But neutralizing this thing is probably gonna be really nice for me. Yeah. He goes for the second Protect, which is great to see. Yeah. Dry Skin. Okay, well, I didn't know. Well, actually, I didn't know how Dry Skin worked, but now I just Encore the Milotic. And I just let it also keep hitting Surfs. Which is gonna be good to see for me. So the two grass types just literally sit in front of him in this situation. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to Encore this thing. I don't know if he sees it coming, but it's going to happen. Heracross. Okay, what does Heracross do? I'm going to Encore. Yep. Yep. Now he's gonna hit Surf again. I don't know if that's what he wanted to go for. I doubt it. Probably maybe he wants to go for Ice Beam. But yeah, now he's gonna hurt his own Heracross. Yeah, this is just nice. It's just nice to see. I like this a lot. Now I'm just sitting in front of these two guys, just being super annoying. I'm not sure what Heracross does here. I don't know if he gets a poison move, and I get the burn. All right, great to see. Fully recover. Alright, what now? What does he do? What does that Heracross do? I'm just gonna Matcha Gotcha again. And I'm gonna Helping Hand. And I saw the Tailwind up, so I will outspeed for sure. Let's see. That freaking big nose. Big nose, big forearms, really. This thing's... Bro, imagine this thing running up to you, bro. I'd be scared. All right, Pin Missile. Okay. Skill Link. Right. Did I not hit off a Tailwind? I'm so confused. What just happened? Even with Tailwind, am I slower than that hair? How fast is that Heracross? I don't know this thing's speed. But anyways, I did pretty good damage, so I don't mind that at all. The Driest, dude, the Sunny Day is coming in so nice here. I don't think an Eruption is great. An Eruption is not great. Oh, did my Tailwind peter out? Oh, my Tailwind did peter out. No wonder. Okay, I didn't even realize. I did just go into Raichu, actually. I think Raichu makes sense here. I don't even worry about the Typhlosion. I think the Raichu makes sense. And then I just Rage Powder. Right? And then I'm going to... I just Zap Cannon the Heracross. If I'm able to get rid of this thing, that's going to be amazing. I want to Fake Out so bad, but I think I just go for the damage here. It does, I guess Raichu, I need to conserve, well, between Raichu and, as long as I have Raichu and or the Sinistcha, I think I do sit in front of the Milotic, so I think it might be fine. Does this thing go for discharge? He wouldn't. What does this Heliolisk do? The Zap Cannon into this thing I think was pretty obvious. Weather Ball. Okay, so he just attacked this thing no matter what, so that makes sense. Oof. Okay, that just takes me out. So that sucks to see. It's a crit. Probably didn't matter. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how strong this Heliolisk is. That, oh man, that actually would have been so nice to fake out that slot then. Well, I am Scarfed. I should be able to outspeed here. Harkonite, yeah, well, I know that. Infernal Parade. I Infernal Parade this thing, and then I'm going to just Focus Blast this thing. Actually, Heliolisk is weird. What do I do against this thing? I think I just lose. I think I lose to Heracross here. Oh no! Wait a minute. I was about to say I think I'd lose to Heracross, but no, wait. Wait a minute. It's not over yet. And now he's probably thinking, what? This thing is fast? Yeah, I'm Scarf, baby. Let's go. And I Focus Blast you. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I'm still in this. Yo, wait a minute. I think, yes, him swapping out the Heracross, I think was a bad, was it a bad call? Well, I think the Infernal Parade would have knocked out the Heracross anyways. Oh, this is good for me. This is good for me. I think I will have to, I think I split my attacks here. Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. Because I pretty much have to choose a guy that I want to knock out here. I think either way, I am scared. I don't know what has the better special defense. I think that I just attack what's in front of me and I call it a day. Heracross probably just beats whatever. I almost wonder if I just go for Protect on the Raichu. Do I just protect the Raichu? I think I just protect the Raichu. I bet you he's gonna double into this thing. Come on, does he? Oh, he detects? Okay, I like it, I like it, I like it. Yo, how much does this do? How much does this do? Oh, we already saw that. This said 50. Oh, those the rules. Oh, that protect was so good then. Oh, that was such a good protect there. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, it's GG, it's GG. Yo! Dude, okay. All right, the protect was so good that turn then. Even if he goes for yeah, I don't know what he can do here. I think it's wrapped. I think it's my game. I have a feeling he threw. I think he should have stayed in with the Heracross when he did. Or when he had the chance. Yeah, this thing being Scarf is really good. Yeah, knock out the Lucario, and now all we have is the Milotic in the back. And then, yeah, Zap Cannon is going to take this thing out. Yeah, and then Zap Cannon should just knock out the Milotic. Oh, so good. Oh, that was a good one, too. Typhlosion doing the work. Oh, even without Eruption, this thing is just putting in the work. That's great to see. Yo, let's go. So I really was torn between Raichu and the Typhlosion lead alongside Whimsicott, I'm a little bit worried of Grimmsnarl with the light screen. I'm not sure if Eruption will take out the Metagross with the light screen, but I guess in that case I would Sunny the A. Oh, but he goes Chomp. Yeah, that's not great to see actually. I'm gonna Tailwind here. And then I'm gonna protect on the Raichu. I think he's gonna reflect, and then he probably Earthquakes. He definitely Earthquakes, right? I don't think it's worth. I think I just switched into the Sinistcha. I don't think it's worth losing Raichu here, even though Focus Blast could be nice. I think in this case, it would be really nice to have Dazzling Gleam. I'm actually, dude, I forget that Griffon has Fake Out. Like, nobody runs Fake Out on that thing. So, like, huh? Like, that's just crazy. But anyways, whatever. That's great to see on his end, I guess. But I'm just gonna matcha gotcha, right? Simple and easy. I'm definitely going to the chomp could be Scarf potentially. I'm just gonna encore him into that. It does kind of suck because it puts me in a weird position with the what's it called? I can get flinches, but I think it's fine. And I'm just going to matcha gotcha, just get some damage off on these fellas, and then maybe life through the next turn. Although it doesn't really mean much. I don't think Whimsicott really cares about surviving too much longer. He's on a light screen, which makes sense. I just need to, essentially I'm going for the matcha gotchas just for burns here. So he rock slides. He could still potentially be Scarf here. I'm not sure, I'm not certain. If I get burns, that'd be huge. I get the burn on the Grimmsnarl, I get the burn on the Chomp. No burn on the Chomp. That's who I wanted to burn, but whatever. Oh, I get burned on both. Ooh. Now that's nice to see. That's nice to see. Now I just life do here. I'm gonna Tailwind life do right now. Oh, getting the double burn is insane. And now I know that Garchomp is stuck in Rock Slide for sure. I'm not sure what he's carrying, but I'm definitely gonna Tailwind here, and I'm gonna life do. And Reflect makes sense, but I don't have any physical attackers, so it's kind of, he kind of just wasted his own turn there, but I don't think he knows that. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I can do here. There's the Rock Slide. Yeah, that's doing nothing. That's doing absolutely nothing. That's so good to see, though. That is so good to see. So the Grimmsnarl, I kind of have to predict what this thing wants to do here. I really want to go onto Raichu. I go onto Raichu, I think, and then I'm going to Matcha Gotcha just for some extra damage. I'm gonna so hope that he doesn't parting shot the Raichu slot. If he does, that's gonna suck for me. He does. Oh, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. That's exactly what I was worried about. I guess Rage Powder would have been better there, but it's okay. Metagross, okay. I can still get the burn here, which would be awesome. Burning this thing would be so funny. Let's see if I do. No burn. That's all right. I could fake out the Metagross though. I still think there's merit in doing that. Oh, his Encore ends. I could survive an Earthquake. Well, he doesn't Earthquake here, does he? Metagross is definitely what I'm worried about here. He could protect the Metagross and go for Earthquake if he's not Scarf. I don't think he's Scarf though. I think I let Whimsicott go down here. And I think I'm just going to Matcha Gotcha again. He could try and just double into the Whimsicott slot, which is alright. Yeah, he's gonna Metagross, he's gonna Metaga. Which I guess he could also just go for the Sinistcha as well, and it's just also a bit of a nuisance for him, especially with the burn potential. That is doing damage on the Garchomp though. I didn't realize it hit so hard. Like that was a crit, that's why. And I get the burn on the Gross. Yo, let's go! I'm just burning things left and right. Oh, I know this team is so annoying to deal with. I know it's so annoying to deal with. And he Rock Slides? He could be Scarf. He hasn't changed up his move for whatever reason. Psychic Fangs, that's fine. I don't mind that. How many more turns do I have left of Tailwind? Yeah, let's go Typhlosion here. I think Typhlosion comes in, and now he does Eruptions. Metagrossite and Yachi Berry. So he's just going for Rock Slide for the love of the game, which is great to see, I guess. But yeah, I just do this every time. And I think I just Rage Powder, right? On the off chance that he's got Bullet Punch or something. I think that's probably my best bet. He goes for Protect. I'm okay with that. It's a bit of a nothing turn here. It just wastes one turn of Tailwind, which might be the last turn of Tailwind. So that's all right with me. And this Chomp just goes down. Well, he probably knows now that I'm... Oh, no, because it's a Tailwind, so he doesn't... I don't think he can deduce that I'm Scarfed just yet, but honestly, I feel like if you see a Typhlosion with Eruption, my mind would think Scarf. But I also have Tailwind up, so, like, or Tailwind support, so... The worst case scenario would be if he has Primarina on the back. I forgot about the screens. He's got 3 more turns of light screen? What? Well, I just do this anyways, and I am going to go for the Gacha, just for some damage. I could also go for Rage Powder. I'm assuming the Grimmsnarl probably just targets down the... He could target down the Sinistcha. Not like it really matters, but I need the Typhlosion to be as healthy as possible, so I'm just gonna Rage Powder. Primarina. Okay. Yeah, this Primarina should be able to take this Eruption very well. Yeah, Parting Shot. Not sure if he intended it for the Sinistcha. Probably did not. I bet you he intended it for the Typhlosion. So this Metagross should just... Oh, because of Light Screen, it could survive. But now, pretty much, this Typhlosion is just taking a hit. It's just taking an Eruption to the face, alright? And it cost me nothing. Yeah. Was that a crit? That health bar went down really fast. No crit. Even to the Light Screen, it's just nukes him. Alright, I like to see that. Yeah, and I think Raichu just wants me the game here. I could Rage Powder again. I mean, he can't Fake Out, actually. He could Parting Shot. I think Parting Shot is probably his best bet. Ice Beam, Parting Shot, or he could just for Hyper Voice, Liquid Voice, Hyper Voice, whatever. I think I just Gacha. If he goes for Parting Shot, that's fine. Okay, so he does. I was a little bit worried about that, but I'm just gonna go for the Gacha just to get some damage off on the Marina. It still does good damage, not negligible, not by any means. I need this Grimmsnarl dead though. I think the sooner this Grimmsnarl dies, the better. It's a crit on Sinistcha. Okay, I was about to say that did a bit of damage. But I got the lefties, which hasn't been revealed up until now, right? I'm not even sure. But Raichu just wins the game. I think Raichu just wins here. I'm gonna protect just to scout for protect on the Primarina, but I will actually I should just double protect just to scout a little bit. I could also just life feed just to be mean, but I'm just gonna Gacha. Yeah, I'm protecting just to scout for protect on Primarina, because if it has protect, then he gets pretty much 2 party shots off of my Raichu, and that's not gonna be fun. Right, because then it does make things a little bit more difficult, but yeah, there it is. Ah, there it is. I knew it. Oh, I so knew it. Life would have been much better than in this case, but it's all right. That just means I just Rage Powder. This this next turn, actually. I guess I always Rage Powdered, right? But yeah, Rage Powder is kind of busted, let's be honest. Yeah, and Light Screen wears off. That is, yeah, I didn't even think about a Light Screen. Well, he just sets up a Light Screen here, I think. But it doesn't matter because he just, he loses no matter what. Because if he Parting Shots, I guess Light Screen is technically better for him. But I don't think he can do anything about it, right? Primarina just goes down no matter what. No matter what, Primarina just goes down. He can Parting Shot if he wants. He can Light Screen if he wants. I'm just going to Gacha. Yeah, so Light Screen, there it is. And I'm still in a pretty good position, I think. Should just knock it out, right? Yeah. I was about to say, I'd be very surprised if that thing lived even through a Light Screen. And then this thing just goes out of burn. Yeah, Sinistcha put in that work though. That thing really put in the work. Okay, well, glad to see that I was able to pull that one off. I'm really happy with that protect on the Primarina's protect. Even though it probably was redundant, thinking about it, I think the best move was probably just to Rage Powder and then maybe attack the Grimmsnarl. I think that would have technically been better, but you know, be what it is. Be what it is. I don't mind this. I don't mind this team. It does suck not having the Whimsicott because then that means I'm not gonna get Sun Up for sure. But I'm really just worried that he leads the Glimmora. Yeah, there it is. I think Glimmora is just really good into my team. So I just have to kind of work around this thing. I could go for Fake Out. Actually, I could go for double Fake Out here. Double Fake Out's super possible. The only problem is with the Glimmora is that it sets up the debris, right? Toxic debris. I do think that I will Fake Out this thing on the Whimsicott slot. I think that's probably my best bet, just so it doesn't get Tailwind immediately and I can get a Para on the Glimmora. Glimmora, I'm not sure if it even like one-shots my Raichu. I don't think it'll one-shot my Incineroar. I think it's pretty bulky, but it could one-shot my Raichu depending on what it has. I'm not really sure. Okay, well I just bring out the Sash. It's not even I should have faked out that thing, but then it would have gotten Tailwind up. So, jeez, wait, it didn't go for Tailwind though because oh man, I don't think that was worth it. I should have double faked out. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I think that Typhlosion comes in here and just eruptions. I am Scarf. Fairy Feather. Oh. And I'm just gonna erupt. No need to think about this. I think I'm gonna Flare Blitz. He definitely has to Tailwind here, right? But I should outspeed because of the Para. And I am Scarf. So the Glimmora definitely goes down here. Yeah. I mean, that was pretty obvious, I think. Losing Raichu earlier than I did though puts me in a really bad spot. I think Raichu was kind of my wall breaker, so not having, I mean, Typhlosion is a semi-wall breaker too, but yeah, it's not good having him gone. Fast forward with the Tailwind. I don't win this. I genuinely do not win this. Sinistcha does nothing here. My best bet is just go for Throat Chop on the fish. I guess I could go for Parting Shot, but it's not really worth it. I don't think I can win this one though. If I had Solar Beam like I've been wanting to throw on this Typhlosion, that could be really nice. I have not once used Burn Up. I think Solar Beam, there's been a couple situations where Solar Beam would have been the right move. He goes for the Last Respects. Okay, that just knocks me out. There's just no way in ever in any life that I'm living that. It would have been really nice to live it, but whatever. And he survives. Not enough. Not enough. Let's see. Frisk, Choice Scarf. Oh, this thing is Scarfed too. I don't win this. Wait a minute. I might win this. Wait a minute, I might win this. Hold up. I don't know if, can he break through Incineroar? I think he has to. I think his fish has to kill the Incineroar right now. He does, and he goes for the Typhlosion. Can he touch my Incineroar here? Okay, never mind. That's gonna hurt no matter what. I mean, yeah, I don't think I out-survived the Zard, to be honest. I have Citrus Berry, but I don't think I can out-survive this thing. In Sun, that thing is just gonna be hurting too much. I can't really do much here. I mean, parting shot's just not gonna do much for me, especially when I don't think Skull Shot's gonna be doing enough. And he just air slash. He's gonna go for the scum flinches. Man, the scum flinches is crazy, but I think kind of has to here. That does pretty good damage. That does pretty good damage, actually. Hold on, wait a minute. But there's no way I survive. If he gets an air slash miss, I could win this. He has to. I have to not get flinch, and he has to miss. Well, now he just goes for whatever. Oh, it literally came down to this. No way, bro. Oh my gosh, no way. Please miss, please miss, please miss, please miss. Oh, he goes for Heat Wave. He has to go for Heat Wave or Weather Ball. If I were him, I would go for the safe move, right? You know, he risks it, but hey, it paid off. Darn it, dude. I wish he got the miss. Hey, man. GG. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today. I think there's still some improvements to be made with this team. I do think that Solar Beam, I ended up lower tiered than when I started this video. What is Ultra Ball tier rank 1, and why is it rank 1 specifically? My team is a bit weird. It's very specially offensive, so I definitely need to balance it out a little bit with some physical attackers. So I might make a change there. I think the Incineroar is probably fine actually on the team. It works well with the Sun. Maybe Garchomp could also be good. Maybe a Life Orb Garchomp. Not sure. Maybe it could replace the Raichu as well. I need Raichu for the Pelipper's, but I'm not really bringing Raichu for Pelipper's anyways. Maybe I could swap out the Raichu for something, but no, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps out a ton, and I very much appreciate it. And until next time, come over here and give Daddy a big old hug and a big, fat, wet kiss. Mwah.